Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslekeir Gairleif. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the realm of Cacoethes, the irresistible urge that drives our deepest compulsions. So, buckle up and get ready to explore the depths of the human psyche. Have you ever felt an overwhelming desire to do something, even when you knew you shouldn't? That, my friend, is Cacoethes in action. It's a force that can both fuel our greatest passions and lead us down paths of obsession. But where does this term come from? Cacoethes traces its roots back to ancient Greek and Latin, where it was used to describe an array of irresistible urges. Over time, it evolved to encompass the complex world of compulsive behaviors we know today. Now let's dive into the neurological underpinnings of Cacoethes. Recent studies have shed light on the intricate dance between our brain chemistry and compulsive actions. According to research published in the journal Nature Genetics, up to 45% of the risk for developing obsessive-compulsive disorder, or OCD, is genetic. This means that our very DNA can influence the intensity of our urges. But genetics isn't the whole story. Environmental factors and life experiences also play a significant role in shaping our compulsions. In fact, the National Institute of Mental Health reports that approximately 1.2% of US adults have OCD in a given year. That's millions of people grappling with overwhelming urges every single day. So what does Cacoethes look like in action? Let's explore two of its most common forms: Cacoethes scribendi, the irresistible urge to write, and Cacoethes loquendi, the compulsion to talk. For those with Cacoethes scribendi, the blank page is both a source of terror and an irresistible siren call. Famous authors throughout history have been known to lock themselves away for days, even weeks, in pursuit of their literary obsessions. But this urge isn't limited to the literary elite. In today's digital age, the compulsion to write manifests in countless blogs, social media posts, and late-night email rants. Then there's Cacoethes loquendi, the urge to talk that just won't quit. We all know that one person who can't seem to stop chattering, even when the conversation has long since run its course. But for some, this compulsion can have serious social and professional consequences. Imagine trying to sit through a meeting while fighting the overwhelming urge to blurt out every thought that crosses your mind. Of course, Cacoethes isn't all doom and gloom. In fact, some of the world's greatest innovations and creative breakthroughs have been fueled by the very same irresistible urges we're discussing. The key lies in finding a balance between passion and obsession, harnessing the power of Cacoethes without letting it consume us. That brings us to the question of managing and treating compulsive behaviors. While there's no one-size-fits-all solution, recent advancements in cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, have shown promise in helping individuals regain control over their urges. According to the International OCD Foundation, exposure and response prevention, a specific type of CBT, has a success rate of 60-70% in reducing OCD symptoms. But what about those who haven't yet crossed the line into full-blown compulsion? For many of us, Cacoethes is a constant companion, lurking just beneath the surface of our everyday lives. That's why it's so important to develop self-awareness and strategies for managing our urges before they take hold. One simple yet powerful technique is mindfulness, the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. By learning to observe our compulsive thoughts and urges without getting caught up in them, we can begin to loosen their grip on our lives. But mindfulness is just one piece of the puzzle. Engaging in regular exercise, cultivating healthy relationships, and finding outlets for our passions can all help keep Cacoethes in check. The key is to approach our urges with curiosity and compassion, rather than shame or fear. As we look to the future of Cacoethes research, there's reason for both excitement and concern. On one hand, advancements in neuroimaging and genetic studies are providing unprecedented insights into the biological basis of compulsive behaviors. According to a study published in the American Journal of Psychiatry, functional MRI scans have revealed hyperactivity in the orbitofrontal cortex and caudate nucleus of individuals with OCD, suggesting potential targets for new treatments. But with great knowledge comes great responsibility. As we unravel the mysteries of Cacoethes, we must also grapple with the ethical implications of our findings. How do we balance the desire to alleviate suffering with the risk of pathologizing normal human experiences? These are questions that will require ongoing dialogue and debate among researchers, clinicians, and those with lived experience of compulsive behaviors. In the meantime, there's much we can do as individuals to cultivate a healthier relationship with our urges. Whether it's through therapy, mindfulness, or simply talking openly about our experiences, Each of us has the power to shape our own narrative around Cacoethes. So, the next time you feel that familiar tug of an irresistible urge, remember, you're not alone. Millions of people across the globe are navigating the same complex landscape of compulsion and desire. By approaching our urges with curiosity, compassion, and a willingness to seek help when needed, we can begin to harness the power of Cacoethes for good. As we come to the end of our exploration, I invite you to reflect on your own relationship with Cacoethes. What urges and compulsions shape your daily life? How might you begin to approach them with greater awareness and intention? Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate our urges altogether. After all, they're a fundamental part of what makes us human. Instead, let's strive to cultivate a sense of balance and self-compassion, recognizing that our compulsions need not define us. So go forth and embrace the complexities of Cacoethes, but do so with an open heart and a curious mind. Together we can learn to dance with our urges rather than being ruled by them. And that, my friends, is the essence of understanding Cacoethes. I hope this journey has sparked your curiosity and left you with a newfound appreciation for the intricacies of the human experience. Until next time, this is Aslekeir Gairleif signing off. Remember, stay curious, stay compassionate, and never stop seeking to understand the wonders of the world within and around you. Thanks for listening!